Hey friends, so it's been a while since I've come on here and done anything in my kitchen, but there's a new shake recipe that I'm using, and it's not revolutionary, but it's something that might help you not only with your health and wellness, but also for prepping for the week. So join me here. Don't look at my kitchen, it's dirty. If it makes you feel better about your kitchen, enjoy it. But I'm doing all kind of stuff right here, like air frying shrimp and making my chopped salad, an entire bowl, like look here, an entire bowl, like big filled up bowl. And this stays good for the whole week depending on what ingredients you use. So anyways, like when I say ingredients, things like cabbage or Brussels sprouts. Also, I have out in my yard a garden with basil, parsley, oregano, mint, different things like that. Those are wonderfully, it's like a tabbouleh, but with more things in it, you know, some cucumber, onion, different things like that. So that's what I'm doing in here, and so that's why we're messy. But I want to talk about some shake, the good shake, but also some shake hacks to make this work for you over a longer period of time. So first of all, the shake, what I do is I've got some bananas, 2 bananas in here, and then I went out in my yard and plucked off some leaves from my zucchini plant, and it's massive. You know, it's just leaves going everywhere. These leaves, and actually I did put some in my little tabbouleh salad, chop them up small because they're a little bit prickly, and so they're not like a smooth lettuce or spinach, but they are full of nutrients and they don't really taste any different than anything else. So what I'm doing in this is just putting that as my green in my shake so that I can make sure and get the good nutrients from that and not use up my spinach and things like that for salads and so on. And so there you go, you got your nutrients right there. Now this part right here is going to throw people sometimes. These are beets. I am growing fresh beets, but a lot of times throughout the year I just get canned beets, no sodium added, sliced. And then I will use the juice and use the beets. I use some of the beets in a salad, but also keep it here for this type of shake. And some of you might say, I'm out. I'm checked out right now because I will not do beets. I'm going to tell you, by the time this shake is over, you have no clue that there are beets in this shake. You don't know that there are zucchini leaves, anything like that, because you're going to be tasting more of the banana. And then I've got the triple berry blend right here, and cherries are going to be your friend. Now some of you don't care for cherries, and that's fine. You can do strawberries or blueberries or whatever, but there is a nice tartness, and this bag that I get here is the dark sweet cherries. I also get, there's a larger bag that has a combination of different types of cherries, but it gives you a tartness that then also plays in with another ingredient that I'll tell you about in a second. So I do about let's see, I could probably go ahead and, well, there you go, just do the whole bag. It's all that's left. So that ends up being about maybe a little over 2 cups of cherries, and you're not, by the time this is all over, you think, oh, that's so many calories. You're not going to drink this shake in one setting. It's going to continue to break down. So then I got these mixed berries, and there again, you're going to get some tartness, sweet and tart out of this. So end up doing about a cup to 2 cups of that. And normally I buy really big bags. I would do that if you're gonna be making shakes regularly, and I make shakes a lot, and so it's worth the cost and it's worth the grab. Like, I'm gonna be leaving here in a few minutes to go do something. I'm gonna be gone for a while, and so I'm gonna fill up my my big fatty shake container. And this is going to be me for the road, so it's perfect. So, okay. So then what are the next 3 steps? These are 3 components that I keep right here in my little island. One is turmeric. I get a big fatty thing of it, and I go ahead and do a full tablespoon of turmeric. Then I do a full tablespoon of chia seeds, Again, you might be saying, oh, so many calories, so much extra stuff, or I don't like the taste, it's gonna mess with me. I promise you this comes together beautifully. And then I do a tablespoon of cinnamon. And you think, why tablespoon? Because it's easier. Because I keep right here in this little drawer these 3 things, and then I take the lids off, use the tablespoon, and then it's all said and done. The final ingredient is going to be, so normally I do 2 tablespoons, approximately 2 tablespoons of sun butter and 2 tablespoons of almond butter. I'm out of almond butter right now, so I'm just going to do a lot of sun butter, and this is going to help add a richness to the shake that goes with that tartness of the cherries and the other berries. And what you get out of this is the nice fats and protein that you need, and this will help boost your protein count. If you're wanting to put a little more fiber and protein in this shake, you can, of course, add, if you have a protein powder that you use, that's fine. I'm not a protein powder advocate. I feel like it's kind of a waste when you can just do it. Like, for instance, if I were to buy a protein powder, there's one called Naked. It's just a pea powder, and I get that and occasionally and use it. But most of the time, what I do is just buy frozen peas and then put like a cup or so of peas in the shake. That adds fiber, and you just blend it good and you're good to go. So, or you can, there's also, I do this quite often, if I want to put eggs in there and put natural protein, or just simply eat eggs alongside the shake portion that I decide to do. It's completely up to you, but I will tell you, don't go into the world of all these soy and whey powders. That is not going to be good for you in the long run. It may help you lose weight right now, but the long run says no, that is not going to be best for you. If you're gonna do the truly holistic way of caring for your body. Okay, so let me tell you the hack that I use and how I make this shake last. So I'll blend this up, and most of the time, what I do is, hang on a second, let me get out of the dishwasher. Most of the time is I keep mason jars here, and then I'll blend all this up. And I'll put a little more water in there. Sometimes I use almond milk, but mostly just water. It works all the same. And I will fill up 2 to 3, maybe 2.5 to 3 of these mason jars from this jar, or from this blender. And then I'll put it in the refrigerator. I can even do it ahead of time. And then when I'm ready for it, I will come over and maybe grab another banana, or just some ice and some more water and throw it in here. And then what ends up happening is each mason jar turns into pretty much a full other mason jar. And you might think, oh, that's gonna go bad by the end of the week. You're gonna be fine. And you're refreshing the shake every time that you put it back in the blender, and it gets really easy. And then your calories, you think, oh, it's still so much calories. It's really not, because you've broken it down. You're still getting the nutrients. I'm not juicing. Juicing takes out a lot of the fiber and such. You still get good nutrients from juicing. But you're still having the full fiber because you're blending the whole thing and you're breaking it down. It's just in a different form. It'll process through your body a little faster, but it is still full of the fiber and full nutrients, as if you are taking in the raw vegetable, the raw fruit. And so there you go. That's how you do it. You make the shake last for a long time, and you're getting all this goodness coming through. And that, like I'm saying, this can take you through about 5 days, and you can eat eggs along with it. Like me this morning, I made some shrimp, so I'm having shake and shrimp. That may sound not that great to you, but it's enjoyable to me. And so what's enjoyable to you as far as having your raw foods and your good lean protein together so that you can get the good world of healing? And the point is here, your body may not respond like you want it to. Mine definitely has not. We're all in a world of dealing with overstimulation and hormones and cortisol and blah, 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 all the stuff. But what sounds best to your taste buds as you do what's right for your body? Now, We understand that doesn't include a lot of foods that do sound good to our taste buds, but let's keep it within our boundaries, within our parameters, and keep a framework of this temple is worth caring for. This temple is not about the greatest results. It is about caring for what God has given me, what he has entrusted to me, so that I can do what he made me for. Ephesians 2:10, he created us ahead of time according to his workmanship. We are his workmanship according to his purpose. He created us ahead of time. So for me to take the time to do the things I need to do to prep so that my week will be more advantageous and effective for the expansion of his kingdom, it's worth it. And here's the point. You're worth it. He is worthy. You are worth it because he is worthy. God bless you. Have a great day.